guys how to do a 360 roundhouse kick. But however, there's a couple steps you guys have to follow. First of all, you guys have to warm up. So, first part of the warm up, I'm gonna be running around. We're gonna be running from here to there. Second part of the warm up, you guys can skip sideways. Also work for the legs and the cardio. After that, you get your cardio working up a couple times, and then we start going with the stretching. Follow me. Alright, so after the warm up is done, now we can stretch. First stretch would be you have your feet together and you put your hands on your knees and you go down like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always better to do it in intervals of 2. Rotate our knees. Same thing, intervals of 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Good. Now our knees are loosened up. Now just loosen up our back and hips. So open the legs, hands to your hips, and you guys can go down on each side. Always intervals of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we stay down. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we put our hands up and we go down the middle. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we stay down. Same thing to stretch our back a little bit more. So ready? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right. Now hips okay, back's okay. Now let's do a little bit more of the knees and thighs. So we put our hands on our knees and we go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go all the way down to get a better stretch for the calf muscles. Ready? 1, 2, switch. 3, 4. Now sit down and we'll start the first ground stretch. And reach down, same method. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we repeat the same thing, staying down for a couple of seconds. Good. Now, all we have to do is, to get a better stretch, is move our leg to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and staying down. We're going to keep our leg how they are like this and just lay back. If our leg goes up, that's okay. Switch. Now we switch to the other side. Alright, now, to this, we stretch now the legs a little bit better since this is actually going to be good for the hips. So we go down the same way. 1, 2, now switch to the side. 3, 4. Good, now switch to the other side. Go down, same intervals of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab your ankles and pull yourself down. Close your legs and massage it. You guys can always massage the inside and outside and shake your legs to get circulation happening. Next one we're going to do is butterfly. What we're going to do is we're going to put our feet together. We're going to grab the feet. We're going to put them in as close as we can, and we're going to keep our back straight. It's called butterfly because the legs are going to move in and up and down. Pattern, we actually look like butterflies. Going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and staying down. We're going to do 15 sit-ups and 10 push-ups. So first we're going to do the sit-ups, and we're going to do the push-ups. Take this. Ready? 1, 2, 15. Alright, we're going to do push-ups. Good push-up position would be shoulder length. We're going to keep our legs straight and we're going to have the body all the way up and we're going to look in front of each other. So we're going to go ready. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, so now it's time to learn to kick. Alrighty, so when we do a roundhouse kick, when we do a 360 roundhouse kick, there's a couple of steps you guys have to do first. First is learn the roundhouse kick. To do this, you guys are going to pick up your knee all the way up. The higher the knee goes up, the higher the kick goes. So, we're going to pick up our knee all the way up, and at the same time we pick up the knee, the bottom foot, we're going to pivot to the side. We're going to pick up our knee. Good martial arts tip is to keep your hands up in defense stance. And then the bottom leg, keep an eye on the bottom leg. The bottom leg we're going to keep up, and we're going to turn the foot so the leg comes sideways. Now, after the leg is sideways, if you just kick here, you're going to kick with the toes. The toes equals a no-no. So what we're going to do is we're going to curl the toes back and we're going to point the foot forward like I got a ring. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up our knee again. Here, point, curl, point, turn, and when we kick, extend and back and put the leg down. After we do this, now second step of learning the roundhouse kick is the jumping roundhouse kick. To do this, same thing, but now you're just going to add a jump to it. An easier way is to pick up the other knee. When we pick up the other knee, we're going to keep it up, and here, with the bottom leg, we're going to jump up and switch in the air. Same thing with the first one, we ended up like this, With the jumping, we're gonna end up like that. So, same thing. We're gonna pick up our hands for defensive stance and also for balance. Pick it up all the way up and switch in the air. So ready, one more time. We're gonna pick up our knee as high as we can. The higher the knee, the higher the kick. Pick it up, switch, and kick. 360. It's a little bit harder, I guess, but you do the same thing. It's gonna be a jumping roundhouse kick right now with the turn. So, we're gonna kick with the front leg. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn and we're gonna look at the target. Same thing. Turn, look at the target. When we turn, we're gonna pick up now the front leg and we're gonna put it to the front and we're gonna keep it up like this. We're gonna turn, keep it up like this. And after this, switch, jumping around. A faster way of doing this would be the same thing, but now just increase the speed. And 360. Know how to do a 360 now. We're gonna see. I'm gonna put it in action. So, a good way to do this is somebody coming at you with a knife, like so. Okay, see? So, she's gonna come here. She's gonna lunge at me with the knife. Most people do is like, hey, no, we're not gonna do that. As a matter of fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna unarm her with the roundhouse kick. She's coming in. She shows me the knife. She shows. This is what happens when you do a 360. Here. You keep the hand, wow, finish. So, we're gonna go here, we're gonna hands up, kick, and finish. That's all I got for you today. Hopefully the 360 roundhouse kick can help you, and have a nice day.